Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Something exciting was happening today and I had to make a video on it. We are sowing seeds for our really large garden. It is mid-March when I'm recording this, and just the idea of spring after the crazy cold and snowy winter that Illinois has had this year. Just the idea of knowing that we are seed starting our garden like indoors. I just had to share and how you can make this such a great educational experience for your kids.
Plants. And so you're allowed to go. So we need to count 3 over. Right? 1, 2, 3. How many this way? So what's 6 times 3?
Tomato seeds. They're so tiny, Mia.
Alright, 1. Hang on, I gotta put dimples in this.
Eden, what seeds are you doing?
Peppers.
Peppers. spill up more dirt? Good job, buddy. Smooth it out. Ooh, we have 2 containers now. So girls, why do you like gardening?
Because
You can get muddy?
no.
Muddy, dirty?
Because we just like gardening.
Because you just like gardening. Yeah, it's a great family activity, right? We do love spending time in the garden.
Daddy, I come out.
This morning I went out to my husband's company. We have a landscaping company, and beside his main shop area and parking lot, we have 4 acres of land. Now, we do not garden all 4 acres of this farmland, but when COVID hit last year, and we realized that we had a lot of time and uncertainty, we're like, what are we going to do being at home? And you were like, you know what? Let's start a garden. So we're like, whoa, we're so motivated. We're going to be urban farmers, and we're going to plant all these plants. We're going to grow our own food. And my husband is, he really loves gardening. He finds it very relaxing. I, on the other hand, I do like gardening, but I don't know. Right now, I'm in the season of life where I have 3 young kids and I'm homeschooling, and to throw out, large scale urban farming gardening, like that was a big thing to put on my plate. But you know what? I was all in. I was like, new experience. This can be something awesome. So we made a lot of mistakes, and we definitely got a little bit in over our head. We planted a ton of stuff, and then we were like, oh my gosh, like the maintenance of this massive garden. I think we had like an acre of it planted, possibly. My husband would know better on that. But we like lost so many plants to like weeds, and we just got, my husband got busy with work, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go out there and weed it and whatnot, because it's about like a 15-minute drive from our house. So it was really comical, really. I mean, we definitely got some yield out of our garden, but this year we definitely learned from our mistakes. We're not going to be as adventurous. I mean, we will, but we're just, we really know where we need to like rein it in, and then where we can let it go. So I'm really excited to take this journey with you guys, videoing how our family large scale farming is going to go, and how I'm going to incorporate that into our homeschool with books and different types of resources for you. And I did take some video this morning at the shop where our garden is at, so we can show you what that looks like.
It is very windy. It was beautiful and warm yesterday, and today it is a typical cold, windy March. So first of all, we as in my husband and I, we own a landscaping company, and we have some acreage here at my husband's shop. So obviously, if you don't have acreage to do any large scale gardening, that's no big deal. You can make it as big or as small as you want. But I wanted to show you guys how we incorporate a little bit of gardening into our homeschool. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to show you the plot that we're going to be gardening on. So we have a total of 4 acres that we can farm or do our large-scale urban farming on, but we definitely don't use all 4 acres right now. Right out here, you will see that this is a rough go. We got a tractor this year, so hopefully we'll be smoothing this all out, but we definitely plant sweet corn and squash and a ton of peppers. This is my husband's compost pile, so we'll probably be moving that. And then it goes all the way out to the houses way at the end. We want to try to do some sunflower seeds this year, so we have a beautiful field of sunflowers people can come out and take pictures in, and then we definitely do a very large pumpkin patch where we love to give away our pumpkins to friends and family and clients of our landscaping company. So it's going to be a lot of work, but it is definitely exciting and a great learning experience with the kids.
Here are the resources that I'm going to use to dig a little bit deeper with my kids on gardening. I will link these products below in the description box if this is something that you'd be interested in purchasing for your family. All right, so the first resource that I plan on using is this book called Farm Anatomy, The Curious Parts and Pieces of Country Life from Julia Rothman. She's great. I have quite a few of her books. What I really love about her books is the illustrations. And the kids just love to look through this book. And she has an oceans one and an anatomy one, but like how to plant a seed and like learning about frost dates and, so much more, which is going to be perfect about, gardening and things like that. This is just going to be so exciting. And then I found this, bring it over here. I found this to go along with it. I'm going to hole punch it and I'm going to put it in a binder. But this was free and it is from the giveaway homeschool freebies. So I just downloaded this, and what's cool, all right guys, what's cool about this is you go through page by page of the book and you illustrate what's on the page, and you can talk more in depth about what each illustration is on the page. So for example, this says page 12. So if I can not make you dizzy here, you're looking at page 12. And if you see the question up there, draw a diagram of the soil found on page 12. So you're going to draw this picture and then you're going to label. So you have like handwriting practice. Now, my oldest is 7 years old. She is not going to be writing every single thing out that's on this page. That would just be exhausting for her, but she is such a little artist and she would absolutely love drawing this soil sample and things like that. So we're going to be working through this through spring. I already started punching some of the holes, and this is just an amazing free resource. And as far as I know, and it's from homeschoolgiveaways.com, I believe they have one of these for every single one of Julia Rothman's books. So we're definitely going to be using this to help with our learning about the garden and the science behind that. Then also, I found this great book from our local conservatory in their gift shop. And what I really like about this, again, is the illustrations are beautiful. It just really pulls you in, but all about plants, what plants need to grow, the seasons, the soil. It's just fabulous. And, this doesn't have to necessarily be read during the day if you don't want to. If your kid wants to dig into this, maybe at bedtime and read a page or two and then talk about it, like right before bed. Like, why not? But there's little stickers in here. Obviously the kids have already taken some out. And there's just so much in here. And I am so excited to use these resources with the kids. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I will link this book down in the description. But this is what we plan on using. Sorry, the camera's shaky, guys. For our gardening. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for, dealing with the shaky camera and the wind from this morning's outdoor shoot. If you really liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe, and please leave a comment below on resources that you're using for, teaching gardening to your kids and whatnot. I would love to hear it. You guys have a great day.